Goody. That was it for Anno, so we have one last thing left, my friends. But I'm not entirely sure, but I think we missed the first apple for Tsurugimine, and we can't let that happen, obviously. I kind of think that, at least. I think I really skipped this one for some reason. So let's just check this out. Go for the math club, and then I think there's only one more left, actually, for Tsurugimine, which is kind of sad. But let's go! Math club. Math club! Fuck yeah! It was the end of the holidays, and I wasn't quite back into the swing of classes, but after school activities were a different story. I couldn't help getting fired up for my first day back at the club. Of course, it was mostly just doing a little cleaning and getting some snacks ready. But still. Gotta get pumped! I anxiously awaited Tsuruko-chan's arrival. It was a little unbearable. I didn't think it'd take so much damage just from not seeing Tsuruko-chan's face for a few days. I've been able to enjoy holidays from school before, and I'd never felt like I had too much free time. But it's been different since I started school here, since I met Tsuruko-chan. It's bad enough that I was even starting to think stalker in training thoughts like that. You might expect to get used to and bored of any cute things you see too often, but that rule doesn't seem to apply to Tsuruko-chan. I want to admire her, always and everywhere. Oh, if only I could hold Tsuruko-chan in my arms from morning until night and lovingly stroke her all the while. Alright. Because of her? Tsuruko-chan had poked her head in while I'd been indulging so foolishly in my delusions and immediately about-faced. I desperately flew toward the door and begged her to return. Ah, jeez, I'm trying to take club activities mostly serious, but when I'm alone with Tsuruko-chan, I just can't help myself. It's been like this since last year. I haven't changed ever since I took over the math club and kept it from disbanding. Was worth it already. I've always liked math. Yeah, now we can't be. Now we're from friends to acquaintances. But I didn't really enjoy anything about the math club, and I'd never given any thought to joining it. Rather, it's Tsuruko-chan who's been stuck in my mind since the entrance ceremony. I think about her at school naturally, and she's still on my mind at home, and I even dream about her sometimes. Ever since that day, I couldn't take it anymore and spoke to her. When you think about me all the time. Thought it would be more insane, her reaction. Like, immediately join. We had an exchange like that. I mean, it's only like 2 persons in there then, still. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah. Trump in the making. Yeah, that's something that I kind of expected. And with that, I became the sole member of the math club. Of course, in the beginning, it was only for the impure motive of being alone with Tsuruko-chan after school. Yep, won't deny that. Actually, I was 100% of the reason why. But I think it's also true that I wouldn't have done so much for the club if I were just here for her. I only joined because of Tsuruko-chan, but it was like I also discovered my passion for math. Things you only say in video games. A bunch of stuff happened. It was difficult to even keep the club around with just one member, and I almost had to become some sort of club room nomad. When the math club had almost disbanded, its room was turned over to another club. It had been so much work trying to acquire a replacement. In the end, I had to be persistent. I found the classroom being used as a storage room and I had to argue that we would be able to use it instead. I'm a little proud of how hard I fought, if I do say so myself. Well, you're gonna be two people in the math club next year.
それじゃあ、数理部の再出発を祝って乾杯ね。本当に頑張ったわね、Tsurugimineさん。はい、私頑張ったよ、つくよちゃん。来年ご褒美にギューってしてください。私がギューっとします。っていうかさせろください。ちょっとTsurugimineさん、ジュースこぼれる。
With all the cleaning and other stuff, it had taken like a week to even get to the point where we could have some celebratory juice. Though those are all good memories now, and my after-school happiness has continued since. Pretty sure it has. Even more later down the line.
報告始めさせてもらうからいい？落ち着いた、Tsurugimineさん。もうあんなふざけたりはダメだからね。
Ain't no fooling around, it's 100% genuinity. If that's a word. Exactly. I finally coaxed Sensei back into the room after her earlier retreat and today's club activities began. We started with the usual sort of meeting. The subjects are always something boring and bland, though just being alone with Tsuruko-chan is enough to get my blood pumping. But today was different.
良い知らせがあるの。なになに？つくよちゃんが2人に増えて可愛さも増量2倍キャンペーン中になったとか？うわー、何それすごい、もうたまらない。Tsurugimineさん、真面目に聞いてってば。
Can't make it even more obvious.
私、つくよちゃんのことに関してはいつでも大真面目なんだけどな。
Exactly.
Tsurugimineさん。ごめんなさい。それで良い知らせって何？つくよちゃん。去年は数理部部費降りなかったでしょ？時期とかの都合で。
Certainly. Tsuruko-chan's been paying for most of our club's expenses out of her own pocket this whole time. Well, it's not as if the math club has that many expenses, I was about to say, when you're not buying computers and such. Math is a subject you can pursue with just pencil and with just pencils and paper after all. Yeah, but I mean, what are you gonna use it on? Yeah, but what are you gonna use it on?
一応ここもちゃんとした部活動なのよ。ともかくやっと学校から許可が出たの。ただ申し訳ないけどたくさんはないの。というかいえ、かなり少なくってね。今までゼロだったのが出るようになっただけでも大違いじゃん。
True. Maybe you will be able to build up the club inventory, though all I can think to buy at the moment are magazines, yeah.
せっかく部品が出るようになったんだから、先生、目標ができたって思う。まずはもっと可愛い小物とか増やして、先生とのこの空間をもっと素敵可愛く。まずは部員を勧誘しましょうね。あれ？部員？つくよちゃん、私だけじゃ不満っていう。それなんか。
As I watched the respect and patience drain from Sensei's eyes, I rushed to correct myself. Of course not. So you didn't put any thought into it, yeah?
こういう部活には本当に好きな人に来てもらった方がいいかなって思うからさ、ね。好きでもない人強引に勧誘するのもなんか違うみたいな気もしてるんだ。
Yeah, I would avoid that like the plague.
それはそれで確かに言えてることではあるんだけど、でもね、やっぱり部活動ならそのあたりから整えていかないと。
Or if, you know, we put it 2020, I would damn it. I would avoid it like Corona. Gonna be interesting because I actually, thanks to Corona-chan, by the way, just to let you know, second lockdown in Germany right now. I record this at the 3rd of November. Just to let you know how much in advance I actually recorded this. So it's gonna be fun to see where we are with the whole Corona-chan situation in 2021 when this one airs. Let me know.
さんだと部員が急に増えても困っちゃうんだけど。
Oh, sorry. What she said was reasonable, and she doesn't seem to be pushing for any extreme changes yet. I guess I'm a little relieved. Honestly, it's a little difficult for me to see people joining a math club nowadays. And to add to that, it's not exactly recruitment season. Is there such a thing as recruitment season? Not entirely sure. And it's incredibly comforting for me to know we have a place where Tsurugimine and I can be alone together. I guess my stronger feeling is the hope that this situation continues as is for a little longer. Sorry, Tsurugimine, but I guess I just want to monopolize you. Pretty sure we haven't had that. And I also don't remember this at all because it was such a long time ago when we actually got to that. So, now, I guess, for the grand finale. Probably. Weaponized cuteness. Could be the last one. Kind of interesting to see if we have something more after that because I really hope we do. Ah. What do you got here? Tomi-chan's been helping Tsuruka-chan and me with stuff since the summer camp. She's helped with the school festival stuff a lot, so I had something I wanted to check with her about today. But... what's this girl doing in a second year classroom? Oh. That's great. If I'd known she was gonna be here, I could have mentally prepared myself and stuff. I mean, I should have mentally prepared myself, but I didn't know, so I didn't. Ah! It's not like it's my first time seeing her. There was our game of tag and I saw her around during the summer camp too. Oh yeah. But seeing her perched on the edge of the desk with her hands stuck in her pockets of her tracksuit listening to Tomi-chan with her head cocked a little bit. Seeing her up close like this makes my cuteness sensors go crazy. It's like a critical hit. Ah crap, I might get a nosebleed. Don't look at me so curiously, and don't you look at me so suspiciously either, Tomi-chan. Yes, kinda. I snapped, becoming even more incomprehensible. Just before the situation could grind to a halt completely, I got some help from an unexpected source. I know. Yeah. Yeah, it's more like mentally deteriorating her. Or irritating her, more like... It's like radiation poisoning. Kinda. Without the fatal thing. It wasn't help after all. Ano had butted into the conversation. Just seeing her easygoing smile complete with a glasses equipped and smelling the scent of her huge fluffy hair was enough to get me. Since we're friends normally, I can't control myself around her, but for her to attack with my defenses are already damaged by Hina-chan. It's like my brain's just gonna boil in my head or something. I can almost hear the sounds of one of those whistling kettles. They're coming at me from every angle. A cute beauty, a Herculean girl, and Shirocho's very own princess. Is this Shangri-La? Heaven? Am I gonna die from cuteness overload? Wait, third? Well, third, we know who first is, and Hina's third? Who's second? Who's second? Don't ask what it is, ask about the standings. I want to know who's on rank 2 if it's not Hina. Give me the list. Give us the list.
そんなランキングあるの？初耳なんだけど。
Well, we have the creator right here. You wanna add any inputs, Kitty? Any input at all?
まあキリの脳内ランキングだからね。でもほらキリの様子見ればわかるでしょ。これ頭が状況に追いつけないでフリーズしてるんだよ。
Yeah, the shot like Kitty.exe has stopped working at this point, it seems. Hey, you turned my heart to jelly pretty good too, you know? You don't understand what I'm thinking at all, do you, Ano? That's too much.
ちょっとキリの前に一歩進んでみてごらん。
Yes, do that. Come on, don't sick Hina-chan on me.
それで上目遣いにキリの顔を見てそっとため息つくみたいに言ってごらん。
Let's see.
先輩こんな感じ。
Hina-chan raised her voice and her face stiffened a little, and that's cute too. I guess she'd be surprised if the senpai she'd called out to, this is to say me, suddenly went limp over the desk opposite her. But Hina-chan, looking up at me, saying senpai, her cute little black eyes, like a Japanese dog's looking up at me, and that whispering voice of hers tickling my ears, all of it sends a chill up my spine, and it's great. It's like fucking, well, Frank Yeager from Metal Gear Solid, you know, hurt me more. This is scary. She's scarily cute. How could I stay sane with this weapon before me? Oh, that's what she means with weaponized cuteness.
ちょっとTsurugimineさん、大丈夫？
No.
ああ、平気平気。しばらく放っておけばそのうち帰ってくるから。
She hasn't said like one word. She said one vowel.
仕事のことあったんじゃなかったっけ？あ、でもさっきのTsurugimineさんのランキングって1位はきっとShojou先生だよね。
Yeah.
で、3位がひなとして、だったら間の2位は誰なの？
Yes. It's a natural question, I think. Yes.
さあ。
And it's probably also natural for Anu to look away behind her glasses and hedge her words. Since second place is...
私の口からはちょっと。
Oh, it's Ano.
ランキングに。
Oh.
それは。
Kiri is amazing.
お前だお前。あの富士。いや、白女プリンセス富士。
For trying to dodge the question, I snuck behind Ano and grabbed her shoulders. Ugh, she feels so nice and soft, and she's got a good figure too.
ちょっとキリ話して。そいつは危
Ship
険な
that.
相談だな。てか触らせろ。私のこと話のネタにしたお題だ。積極的に触らせれ。
All right, that's normal, I guess.
あれは話の流れでさ。
Yeah, now you gotta pay the price. Now you gotta deliver. Ano wormed out of my grasp and fled, but you know things won't end there, right? I'm gonna chase you out of the classroom into the hallway, wherever. I am gonna put you so... Pet, you so hard smoke comes out. Alright, I mean, we all need gotta need hobbies, you know.
2位はアノなのね。うん、納得いった。
You think so? I would say second place is Sina in terms of cuteness. I guess.
私もあのちゃん見た目はお姫様。
I was about to say. They are all walking in place for a really long time, I was about to say. Their commentary didn't even reach my ears as I ran out after Anu. I mean, I heard, but I was long gone. Yeah, in your mind, you was not even present anymore. Don't tell me that was it, because that was amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Got one more? We got one more. New member! Kiri! Let's go. Perfect, I say. After seeing her off, I closed the door and let out an unconscious sigh. I could feel my shoulders and diaphragm relaxing. That's just how nervous I'd been, I guess. I felt a sympathetic hand on my shoulder after I sank into a chair. It's Tsuruko-chan's hand. Normally this kind of physical contact from Tsuruko-chan would have me fully recharged already, yep, but I'm really drained right now, though that just makes Tsuruko-chan's hand feel warmer. It puts me at ease. It turned out the girl who'd come into the club room today was the one from the school festival after all. The one who'd used the blank space on her quiz answer sheet to ask if we were recruiting members. It's been a little while since the school festival, but that's fine. It probably takes some courage to try to join a club out of season like this. Today she just came to say hi and that she'd be joining on a trial basis for now, putting off her social sign up until later. Official sign up until later. Who knows if that's how it will actually turn out or not. But if she does join, what'll happen to the math club? Honestly, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous about it. Up until now, it's just been me and Tsuruko-chan. I've always used that as an excuse to ignore math club stuff and help Tsuruko-chan out with her work. That is to say, it's never really felt much like an actual math club. But if the club gets more members, I won't be able to do that anymore. All my anxiety about club stuff, whether or not I'll be able to be that girl's senpai, I've got some mixed feelings about all this. Apparently she's not a weaponized cuteness, so we're good on that. So she's not gonna pass out when she looks up at her and say senpai, so we're clear on that. But the one thing I'm not totally satisfied with yet is that this club room where I've been able to be alone with Tsuruko-chan is gonna become something else. I guess it just feels kinda... As I'm seeing through the murky feeling in my heart, Tsuruko-chan quietly took my hands in hers. Her warm, gentle, soft hands. Even just held by them, it kind of made me feel like my whole body was gonna melt. My hands held in Tsuruko-chan's that won't change, hearing her say that I... That's not fair, Tsuruko-chan. Are you trying to make me tear up? We know. Yeah. Gonna stay like that. You will.
いいのよ、キリ。今は気持ちをそのまま溢れさせたっていいの。見ていてあげる。私がそばにいてあげるから。
And now she's making sense. Considering how she was before when she rejected Kiri. My heart usually goes crazy for how cute Tsuruko-chan is, but now she told me it was okay, so instead I decided to press her hands to my forehead and cry a little.
あなたがいてくれたことが、この学校で会えたことが、こんなにも嬉しい。かわいいキリ。
Tsuruko-chan's saying something about me, the words I've always longed for to hear from the bottom of my heart. That's when I finally realized. I'd always wished I could be a girl like that, a cute girl. But what I really wanted was a little different. I just wanted one person to think that from the bottom of their heart, even if it was only from that one person. Soon the math club might not be just for the two of us anymore, but since I've heard those words from Tsuruko-chan today, I'll be okay. I'm looking forward to tomorrow, Tsuruko-chan. Yeah, that ain't gonna change. Obviously not. Do we get more? Ooh, we do, okay. Jesus Christ. Goddamn. Getting fucking anxious because, you know, we're going towards the end, man. What the fuck, man? Nursing heaven. Not sure what to make of that. That might be the last one, though. That might be the last one. We're gonna see what happens after this. Ah! My body feels heavy. And my stomach hurts. Why does this happen every month? Oh. Oh, we're getting into this, eh? Alright, alright. Can it not? Nothing I can do about it, though. Last month wasn't that bad, so why is it so heavy this month? I mean, I can't relate. But alright. It started yesterday, but today it's been the worst. I've had kind of feverish ever since morning. I'm all listless and my gut hurts. I kind of couldn't take it anymore and gave up in third period. I've been resting in the nurse's office since then. I'm really tired and it hurts and this sucks. But I'm a woman, so there's nothing I can do about it. But when I go to the bathroom and see the bloody pad, it's like my energy just drains out of me and it hurts even more. Lying on my side helps a little, but not much. God, I'm tired. No matter what I think about, I keep coming back to it hurts and I'm tired. This sucks. I dozed on the bed, bemoaning the agony of my period. The curtain around the bed cracked open near my feet. Tsuruko-chan poked her head in.
起きてたの？あ、つくよちゃん。具合悪いんだって？大丈夫？うん。ちょっと生理来ちゃってて。そうだったんだ。あ、起きなくていいのよ。寝てなさい。
Usually just seeing Tsuruko-chan's face would be enough to get me pumped up. But today I can barely even sit up, and I can't hug her either, of course. I hate myself for having this heavy period. It's not your fault. I didn't even notice, so that's why Tsuruko-chan called me by my name. She won't do it unless we're alone after all. Actually, I would hope we get a picture for this, but I don't think we do. Tsuruko-chan pulled the chair over and plopped down next to the bed. This is alright. My hand peeked out from the covers, searching around until I met Tsuruko-chan's. Role reversal, yeah. It was during the summer camp. Tsuruko-chan worked so hard she could barely even stand. That time, I was the one holding her hand while she slept, though I might have fallen asleep at some point too. I wonder if Tsurugo-chan felt like this then. It's kind of reassuring just having her hold my hand. I have this incredibly selfish desire to just never let her go. You feel really lonely when you're under the weather, yeah, that's for sure.
熱はそんなにないのね。
She surprised me by suddenly putting her hand on my forehead. Come on, Tsurugo-chan, you should measure my temperature with your own forehead. Just kidding. Tsurugo-chan's cold hand feels good though.
ちょっとだるいだけだから。まあしょうがないよね。こればっかりは。つくよちゃんも大変？まあそれなりに。でも慣れちゃったのもあるし、仕事してるとそうも言ってられないし。先生なんだからね。みんなのために頑張らなきゃって思うと、なんとか乗り切れちゃう。本当に仕事好きなんだから。
Even though you get fevers when you work too hard, you're cute when you're doing your best. And lately I've been thinking you're cool too.
眠い？子守歌でも歌ってあげましょうか。いいよもう。
Do it. Why are you treating me like a baby? It'd be better if I sang to you while you were in bed. Tsurugo-chan looked at my bewildered expression and laughed.
なんだかキリ、かわいい。私ずっとこんなかわいい妹が欲しかったのよね。妹って。
Don't say that to your girlfriend. I feel like I've dropped down a few ranks.
って恋人ができて、その上妹みたいなキリも見られるなんて、私ってお得だな。もう私が妹みたいなんてないでしょそんなの。あらなんで？だってさ、高くて名前ごつくてさ、ビジュアル的にちょっと無理やりすぎ。可愛いとかないでしょ。あら、キリは可愛いわよ。そうかな。
I've seen a mirror before, you know. I'm tall and I've got a cheeky face. Cheeky? There's like no one less fitting to be Tsurugo-chan's little sister than me.
ちゃんと説明してあげましょうか。そうね。まず、ぬいぐるみとか小動物とか。
Oh, sorry. Shit.
そうだけど。
Can I go back? No, not that back. God, fuck. Sorry. Jesus Christ. Okay, wait. I can muster this up. Okay, where were we? Don't want to miss this. Let's check it. I really like her voice though, like Tsuruko's in this one. She's like really soothing. There we go.
ちゃんと説明してあげましょうか。そうね。まずぬいぐるみとか小動物とか可愛いものが大好きでしょ。いつも可愛い可愛いってそれを素直に出すところ。そうだけど。
But people tell me my cute thing is kind of deviant. I'm aware of that too.
それから自分のそういうとこやちょっと背の高いところとかにコンプレックス持ってるとこ。
Is that cute? I had my doubts, but Tsurugo-chan's words continued before I could voice them. She listed out more reasons I was cute.
私のことつくよちゃんって呼んでくれる声。とっても可愛い。綺麗な目元、涼しげなって感じよね。あと背も高いけど手足も細くて長くて綺麗なとこ。あ、背中も綺麗よね。肌もまだピチピチだし。ちょっと
Are we going there?
キスした時必ず最初びっくりして目を見開くとことか、あと首筋弱くてんって声が出ちゃうとことか。
Ah, there we go.
その声が出る唇も可愛いかも。
ちょっとやめてつくよちゃん、それ以上いけない。
What is this teacher saying? This is school. This is the nurse's office. We can't go there now. And that's kinda outside the range of a cute little sister, don't you think? Kinda. Tsurugimine-chan, what are you looking for in a little sister? Are you into that sort of thing? All about is going to my head and making me dizzy.
つくよちゃん、そんな可愛さ妹に求めちゃダメだよ。
Just gonna say one thing. Boom, chick, tick, boom, wow.
そうかもね。
That's what's going through Kiri's head at the moment.
全然妹的可愛さの説明になってないよ。
そうね。途中からキリの可愛さになっちゃったわね。
Good point.
でも私のキリはそういうところがすごい可愛いのよ。
She's trying to boil me to death. I'm gonna die. A lethal dose of cuteness.
キリは私のためだけに可愛ければいいの。そんなキリが大好きよ。
Well, the stuff she listed is mostly when they're alone anyways. I'm gonna die. Tsurugimine-chan's gonna kill me. This is no good. It'd be too good a way to go.
あら、顔真っ赤ね。
つくよちゃんのせいだよ。
She was still holding my hand, keeping it to herself, so I used my free hand and pulled the covers up over my face.
ごめんね。ちょっといじめすぎちゃったかな。
Well, you wanted to run down. She kinda asked for it.
お薬飲んだの？
結構前に飲んだ。
それじゃもう一回飲んでおきなさい。持ってきてあげる。
Is that really gonna help? She finally let go of my hand. It's a little lonelier, but my hand was getting really hot. But I guess I forgot the pain and sluggishness because of all that.
はい、お薬とお水。
I sat up and a little and took the pills and then lay down again.
もう少し横になってなさい。お薬効いてきたらきっと眠くなってくるだろうし。授業あるからもうすぐしたら私行くけど、また後で様子を見に来るわね。
Maybe I'm getting a little sleepy because the blood that went to my head is gone now,
放
maybe.
課後になったら私の車で家まで送ってあげるわ。
そんな悪いよ。
気にしなくていいわよ。体調悪いんだから無理しなくていいの。
Nursing heaven for sure.
ありがとう、つくよちゃん。
どういたしまして。あ、そうだ。ついでに親御さんにご挨拶しようかしら。キリさんの恋人ですって。そのうちちゃんともらいに来ますからって。
Yeah. Great idea.
冗談。
No, it's a great idea.
つくよちゃん。
Even her jokes are really grown up. How can she keep surprising me like this and so many times today?
そういうのはもっと後にね。はいはい、おとなしく寝てなさい。おやすみ、キリ。
She said, giving me a kiss on my forehead. Tsuruga-chan totally toys with me like this sometimes, even though she's so little and cute. She's more grown up than I am as a lover. I'm still so young compared to her. Tsuruga-chan's such an amazing girlfriend, I'm really touched. But it's not fair of you to show off that stuff only when I'm feeling like this. Love you though. I thought about that sort of stuff as I drifted off. Until I was asleep, Tsuruga-chan never let go of my hand. Alright. Moment of truth. Ooh, my boy. Ooh, my boy. Ooh, my boy, we have some more apples. Jesus Christ. Okay, we are not done. We are not done. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. So we unlocked a bunch of new stuff. Ooh, that's amazing. Okay. So, I didn't like the last one. So we have Hina. More stuff from Hina. Crisis avoided. Jesus Christ. We have more stuff from Sachi, I think. That should be, yeah, it should be Sachi. Because Sasa and Sachi are a little bit similar. But yeah, it should be Sachi-san. Liking that for sure. That's the only one in September. And then in October, oh, we actually have 2 in October. We have Aihara Senpai, and we have, again, oh yeah, Sachi, yeah, it should be Sachi-san again for October. And then after that, we're gonna see if there's more, maybe there's not. We're gonna have to check that out. But really glad to see that we still have some apples left from Kindred Spirits on the Roof, on the Dog, full chorus. And after that, we're gonna have to wait and see. I hope, because you know the suspicious thing is that we only have one thing at sort of at the end of November. November. Maybe there's gonna be something on the 30th of November or something like that. I don't know. I wouldn't mind that though. But until then, we still have some content, some apples left. Which is kind of surprising, but I don't mind it, obviously. Yeah, we have some apples left, and after we're done with them, we're gonna have to wait and see if we get some more content. I really hope so, but for now, crisis avoided. Kindred Spirits on the Roof is gonna continue next Friday. So yeah, that was it for this little session. So what are we gonna do next time is the question. Aihara Senpai. I don't know why Sachi-san is here twice. That's a little bit confuzzling. But I think we're gonna go Sachi-san. Then we're gonna do Hina. And then we're gonna go Aihara Senpai. Because the interesting thing in October is that this minus yeah, that was one day before it, by the way, because yeah. Yeah, like the thing is, in October we didn't have anything from Aihara Senpai, I think. Well, we did. Maybe that's after... Wait, let me check. Because there was one, but I think that was from Maki? Okay. Yeah, retirement. So that was after she has finished school. So maybe we get something like what happened after, like, you know, the relationship between Maki and Miki after she has basically graduated, after she retired. Could be a thing. That would be cool, because that's actually what I want to know. Like, what happens after that. And even though, you know, I bought the manga, as I've showed you in one of the episodes, by the way. I bought the Kindred Spirit on the Roof manga. And we know what happens with them afterwards. Just to let you know. Like, you get to see Aki and Koba, for instance. You get to see every one of the couples, but Aki and Koba, they definitely stood out, because Aki is actually gonna pick up a guitar and then, you know, be in the band with Koba. Well, it's pretty wholesome. But yeah, aside of that, next time, Kindred Spirits on the Roof, next Friday, we're gonna check out what Megumi is up to. Then we have Hina, and then we have good old Aihara Senpai checking out what she is up to. Since it is in October, I don't think there's gonna be much more content added to her. But we're gonna wait and see. Until then, yeah, enjoy the rest of the weekday, whatever, and I'm gonna see you next Friday on Kindred Spirits on the Roof on the Dog.